Hi, my name is Cinthya Lopez.
And I'm Rayleigh Peeples.
And this is your AHS News for Thursday, April 9th.
For today's lunch, we'll be having chicken drumsticks, and tomorrow we will have walking taco.
And today's weather is looking partly cloudy with a high of 71 and a low of 51. And tomorrow it will be cloudy with a chance of rain with a high of 66 and a low of 53.
Now first, everyone is welcome to the second annual Fine Arts Festival tonight. It will be in the main gym from 5:30 to 8 p.m. There will be performances from band, choir, and theater throughout the evening. While you view artwork that Anderson High School students have created, there is no admission fee, but donations are accepted.
And attention juniors and seniors, make sure you continue to buy your prom tickets before they sell out. And make sure to check out our Instagram for more information.
Lastly, we're going to head over to our Student Council Officer debates.
Now let's review the rules for our debate today. Candidates will have up to 1 minute to answer the question asked of them. Candidates may be asked different questions. If a candidate mentions their opponent in their response, the opponent will have up to 60 seconds to respond. Candidates are reminded to keep all responses respectful and on topic. First, I'm going to begin with Kadish. Kadish, what is your name and what are you running for?
Hi, my name is Kadish Bridgman and I'm running for class president.
Now Mary Kate, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Mary Kate Short and I'm also running for class president.
Kadish, what makes you a class president?
I think a lot of different factors make me class president, but I think the biggest thing that makes me class president is the fact that continuously I have tried to include as much people as I can in the things I do. A big thing I do is photography, and I've continued to include people since I started it, and I will continue to after. Whether or not I become class president, I continue to try and include people and make sure that they are seen and give them their moment to shine. Throughout everything, I enjoy doing photography, but I enjoy letting people know that they are seen by someone.
Thank you. Now Mary Kate, if you become student class president, what would be your main goal for the 2026-2027 school year?
I think my main goal would be to have more events throughout the year and have more student involvement. One of my big goals is to have a new dance and hopefully an event in the spring, because when we get to the spring we have lots of stuff that no one can really do unless you're a junior or senior. So I'm hoping to get something that more underclassmen can be involved in and overall get more turnout at games, plays, show choir competitions, and just get people more involved in general.
Now Kadish, how will you manage giving the entire student body the representation that they deserve?
I think a big thing about it would asking them what they need, because at the end of the day, I'm only one person, and it would be hard to manage the entire student body, but asking them what they need and trying to get personal responses, and then making sure that I'm able to include every group with everything I do. Another thing would also be trying to get them involved, trying to get our student body involved more in our school, to be able to show them that there are many sides of school and there are many things you can do to try and get involved and try and meet the people around you.
And Mary Kate, do you currently have any new ideas on events for our school? And if so, what are they?
Well, I kind of said this in the last question, but I really would like to have another dance, especially in the winter, like a winter formal. I know we tried something with that last year and it didn't really work, but I think I have some new ideas that would help us actually get something going.
That is all I have for the both of you today. Thank you for your time. We're now going to be heading over to our second debate.
Hello, and welcome to the TribeCast 2026-2027 Student Council Officers Debate. My name is Kenton Pierce, and today I will be your moderator. Our first debate will be between candidates for Student Council Internal Vice President. Welcome, Harmony Raymore and Heidi Hall. How are you both today?
Good.
Great. Now, let's review the rules for our debate today. Candidates will have up to 1 minute to answer the questions asked to them. Candidates may be asked different questions. If a candidate mentions their opponent in their response, the opponent will have 60 seconds to respond. Candidates are reminded to keep responses respectful and on topic. First, we will begin with Heidi Hall. Heidi, what would be your goal for next school year?
My goal for next school year would be having more participation
at events. And I feel like we can do that with putting out more information, whether it is on social media. And I feel like within the internal committee, if we have more people on top of organizing those events and how things will work, then that can have more people saying ideas and putting that into the work of the whole. Yeah.
Great. Harmony, same question. What is your goal for the next school year?
My goal for the next school year is to help fix the lack of communication within the Discord and try to get a lot more spirit days and themes for spirit weeks approved by admin, and work on allowing everyone to efficiently respond back and work together as a whole instead of like each split up, and allow everyone in each committee to have more to do.
Great. Now, Heidi, how would you navigate through arguments or difficulties between two groups of students?
When there is an argument between two groups of students, you should figure out both sides of the problem before assuming sides. You also shouldn't really pick sides. You should listen to both ideas as a neutral party. And if you find somewhere in between that can solve both sides of the argument, then that should make the way they work together run more smoothly.
Great. And Harmony, you talked about sending ideas to administration. How would you respond if administration says no to your ideas?
I would try to work around that. I would find alternative ideas and alternative events that would be similar to that event, or see like what's the problem with that event, like specific things, and try to work around that with them. And yeah.
Great. Do either of you currently have ideas for events you would like to do next school year, starting with Harmony?
I would like to work on like more events throughout the school, like likely another dance. The last dance we tried to have wasn't popularized very well within our community. We lacked there, and I think that would be nice. And like another pep session within the year too, because we don't really have much like at the end of the school year besides prom, and that is not for everyone at the school. So work towards getting everyone involved in the last quarter.
Now, Heidi?
I feel like we should have another event like the Fall Carnival, because we have had a great turnout for the past couple years, and we do not really have events in the spring. And along the ideas of prom just being for seniors and juniors, the carnival idea would have more games and more fun things to do for everyone.
Great. Now, how will you manage to give proper representation to the entire student body like they deserve, starting with Harmony?
I would first allow everyone to know that they are seen and heard, and allow them to have a voice, because some people in student council feel like they're not being heard and their ideas are not like getting pushed. So give them the space to know like we are listening to them, and yeah.
Heidi?
Yeah, a lot of people do feel like they are being buried, and everyone should have an opportunity to get their voice heard without being sort of overpowered by other people, in a sense. Yeah.
Great. Do either of you have any closing remarks?
Yes, I just want to say thank you for considering me as a candidate for Internal Vice President of Affairs, and I hope that I get your vote. Thank you.
Thank you for this opportunity. It's been a great time running. Good luck to you, Harmony.
Good luck.
Great. This has been your 2026-2027 Student Council Officers Debate. I'm Kenton Pierce. Thank you.
Be sure to check your emails to vote for student body officers. Voting closes tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Now that is all we have for your main desk today. We will be now heading over to Ajani with today's Daily Playbook.
Thank you, Rayleigh. I'm John Sanglton here with your Daily Playbook. I have 3 announcements for you today. First, our JV baseball team will be playing here at home against Alexandria Memorial High School starting at 5 p.m. Second, our varsity softball team will be playing here at home against Hamilton Heights starting at 5:30 p.m. Third and finally, our boys volleyball team will be playing away at Center Grove High School starting at 6 p.m. Now that I have your Daily Playbook, please come out and support our Indians. Now always remember, forever proud, forever strong, forever Indians.